Well, if you wasn't done crying last night, you're gonna be crying again tonight. Man, I'm driving home and I get a message on my Instagram, and one of my friends sends me a video of a cop killing another kid, man. And man, girlfriend had to sit there and watch the cop murder her boyfriend. And if what she's saying is true, he was licensed to carry a gun. Man, this shit is tough, man. Oh man, I've never experienced anything like this ever in my life. I'm just being honest, man. It's man, last night was tough on me because it's the world is different when you have kids, man. I have a son, and you see the world completely different now, man. And you want the world to be a better place for your son, and you, you want to be able to know that your son is in good hands when you leave this earth. And being that I have a black son, although he's mixed, but he looks black. It's uh, it's tough to swallow, man. I'm lost for words. Um, I want to obviously go to Minnesota and Baton Rouge and fight and stand up and demand justice. Um, I want the death penalty for these cops. Um, it's just it's just a tough pill to swallow, man. And New York should be waking up in 5 or 6 hours. The news cycle is on replay now, so uh, man, what we gonna do, man? It's like they're killing us execution style, and they're gonna get off. There's not a care in the world. All my conversations today has been about this. I haven't had about the Baton Rouge execution. And now tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm gonna have a conversation about Baton Rouge and Minnesota. And what's so heart wrenching, it's how beautiful children are. That girl is, you got to probably fast forward to the 9 minute mark. The girlfriend is finally grasping the severity of the situation. It hits her, and her little daughter says, "Mommy, I'm here." Man, oh, it's been tough, guys. I'm fighting back these tears to do this video. It's tough, and you know what pissed me off too? Because I got the message on Instagram, and when you go through Instagram, you can't help but scroll and see if anyone else have this on their timeline. And I see Kevin Hart posting about his bachelor party. Man, that shit pissed me the fuck off, man. Kevin Hart has 40 million, 38 million followers, I just checked. And he's posting about a fucking bachelor party and cops are killing black kids. I want to choke the shit out of Kevin Hart, man. It has nothing to do with maybe I'm misdirecting my anger. I don't know, but I just can't see anyone posting anything with some type of sensibility about something funny. Black people don't want to see nothing funny right now. Nothing. And oh man, it's toughest this has been the toughest 48 hours as a you want to go to the police station and, your initial reaction is go shoot, go instant justice, but I guess CNN and Fox News got their wish. They got reality TV for the next 2 years. It's going to take some years for the legal and the civil suit to take place. They got the best reality show going right now. You know, kill a nigga TV. Oh man, it's tough, man. It's absolutely tough. And this is what bothers me too is when you have conversations with non-black people and they say get over it or you're making excuses or how about us as white people? One, it's a different vernacular, it's a different lifestyle, and all we're not asking for handouts. We just want you to fully understand what goes on. And if the last 48-hour news cycle haven't given you a great example of what it's like to be a black man, I don't think anything will. I was having a conversation with my high school friend. We've been friends for 20 years, and we always have conversations. When anything happens in the world, we always have conversations um, about the issue. And we were talking, and I said, this happened mentally before the cop even pulled up because he doesn't see us as a complete human being. They devalue black men in this society because why was his gun drawn for a headlight? I and if you're looking at the video correctly, it's daytime. I His gun shouldn't have been drawn. And if he's in the front, not the back, he can see what the hell is going on. And I don't know if the child was in the car. The girlfriend is to the left. It looks like the boyfriend was driving. His protocol didn't make sense. I understand he has to protect himself because he's by himself, but call for backup. This is tough, man. And I these are conversations. I was just to add on to the conversation. Me and my business partner and friends, we always have this conversation. It's sad that as a black parent, you have to teach your kids how to interact with police officers. Hands go in 10 to yes, sir, no, sir, whatever you want. Park in a lighted area. Now you want to park in a high density, high populated area because someone's going to videotape it. And this is the world we live in. And I don't give a fuck about people saying, "Oh, you're playing the black card, you're playing the black race," but I'm ready. I'm so inspired. I watched how I got the video was through Games feed. Someone sent me the message through Games timeline, the rapper, the Game, and I'm so inspired by him, man. He's such a front linesman, like the Muslims, like the Nation of Islam, I should say. Uh, I feel his anger, man. I'm telling you guys, when you have kids, you see the world completely different. When you see, oh man, to hear that little girl say, "It's okay, mommy, I'm here." If that don't move you, nothing on earth will. It was just heart wrenching to see that kid, and then to see the 15-year-old son cry early this afternoon, man. Man, it's just put everything in perspective, and this is going to, I think consecutive days like this is going to move the meter extremely. Um, and I'm hoping that it does because I want to fight for something. I really do. I want to fight for this. I want to I want to do whatever I have to do to fight. I want to be a part of a movement. I was a history major in college. I want to be a part of something. I It's time for change. I would love for President Obama to step in and say something and speak to America as a black man. Mm. At some point, he's gonna have to, because his uh, his hometown of Chicago is on fire right now. This past weekend. But this is barbershop conversation, guys, and I don't know that little girl, man. That little girl when she said, "It's okay, mommy, I'm here." Oh my gosh. Mm, mm. I have a young son, man, and no human being deserves that. You know. Now the question is, what are we gonna do? I want to be a part of something, and I'm just being as honest as I can be. I want to fight, and I'm exceptionally fearless. I want to fight for something, and I want to be a part of a coalition that's fearless and want to fight and don't give a damn how many white people tell you no, how many elite people tell you no. I just want to be a part of something so I can fight so we can make this world a better place for our kids and especially our black kids and our black men. Because if this isn't an awakening, back to back nights, I don't know what is. So barbershop conversations, I'm gonna go cry now and out of anger, out of rage. That little girl, man, that little innocent little girl, you know, that, and you know what's ironic enough, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, seeing that man dead in the car, or I should say dying in the car, that outraged me. But we've become so used to seeing these picture frames that it uh it doesn't desensitize you, but it's like you expect it now. Part of you expect it, part of you is rage, and man, seeing that kid slumped over, man. He worked for a school district, as she screamed out. She's in and out of like reality, and that little girl, man. That little girl, man. Hold on to your kids tight and have this conversation. Be fearless. Set your kids up, man, so they don't have to adhere to white supremacy and uh, have to live life in fear. I know it's challenging. I know we have jobs. I know we have obligations. We got to pay rent. We got to pay mortgage. We got to pay a car payment. We got to put food on the table. But in addition to all this, we have to be strong. You know, when that hurricane comes, when that tornado comes, they can take everything. But just make sure you and your child is standing in the eye of that storm. Make sure you're the house that doesn't get wiped away. If you guys seen that picture many times down in Houston, down in that region, when the tornado wipes out the whole community and one house standing. Make sure you and your child is standing strong. This is a great segue. I don't care how old your child is, man. You got to start the conversation. I don't know. Uh, it's totally up to the parent how much your child can handle, but the conversation has to start now. They're already brainwashing your child, as I told in the last video, at 5 years old. Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. They already show starving kids in Ethiopia. Those are the first pictures that we see of Africa. You know, uh, it's been tough, man. That little girl, though, man, that little girl when she says, "Mommy, I'm here, so I'm here for you." Or I'm paraphrasing. I'm probably losing her quote by now, but mm, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. Uh, I want to be a part of something. Any suggestions? I'm ready. Any phone numbers? Any contact persons? I'm ready. For real. Barbershop conversation, guys. Um, you'll be getting this in the morning, and when you hit your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, you're going to see another video. And it's this young lady watching her quote unquote American boyfriend doing the right thing, working. Hmm. Barbershop conversation, guys. I hit the subscribe button if you like. We got to fight though. We got to stand up. And I'm very emotional right now, and I'm holding back tears as I'm doing it. I'm serious. I'm holding back tears to finish this video. That little girl, man, is. I'll never forget that little girl. Her voice. I'll never ever forget that little girl. And I'll never ever forget Kevin Hart is posting about his bachelor party, and he has 38 million followers. You know, the timing is just wrong. Barbershop conversation, guys. I talk to you guys soon.